What's going on, Aquarius? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a timeless love reading for you. So in this reading, Aquarius, we're going to take a look at the connection between you and your past person, but also between you and a new/current person. So if you're not interested in the past person, I'll put the timestamp in the description box below. For the new/current person, you could just skip to that. But listen, if this new style of reading resonates with you, Aquarius, I would really appreciate it if you could smash that like button, subscribe down below if you're new here and you want future updates. But here's the thing, Aquarius, I hope that you enjoy this reading. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you on the inside. Hello, Aquarius. So in this portion of the reading, we are focused on the connection between you and your past person. So if you're not interested in that, go ahead and skip forward a bunch and you'll find the section on the new/current person. But I've pre-shuffled cards for you. I promise I have not looked at them, so I don't know what's going to come out. So let's go ahead and get into this. The first thing we're going to do, Aquarius, is look at your past person's current thoughts, feelings, and opinions about you. You know, what is this? How does this person view you as a person currently? What are their thoughts, feelings, opinions about you? Let's see. Let's see, Aquarius, what we got here. Well, definitely the first thing here, Aquarius, is that they feel that you're doing a lot of shadow work at this time. Whoever this past person is, whether this is an objective, correct opinion or not, you have the Nine of Swords, which is intuitively, Aquarius, coming through as this past person feels that you're someone who's really focused on healing at this time. Or for some of you, though, they could just think that you're a basket case, to be honest. And this does not have to, and for a lot of you it does not, please know that. It doesn't represent objective reality, but this person views you as someone who's a little bit of a loony, or someone who, alternatively, someone who's doing immense shadow work. Now, but I don't sense the opinion is necessarily so great because you have the Nine of Swords upright and the Queen of Cups in reverse. So intuitively, Aquarius, this past person feels that, first of all, you do not have unconditional love for them. Okay? They also feel that you have unconditional love for the wrong people. This could be your family, this could be someone, I don't know who it is, but intuitively there's definitely a feeling that you do not have unconditional love for them because there's a certain level of damage that was done. And there may have never been a feeling that you had unconditional love for them. There could have been a shadow coming out now that they feel like you are someone who is this past person definitely feels disconnected from you at this time, but they're calling you unloving, stress ball, full of anxiety. Some of them feel that you're just doing a lot of shadow work and healing your emotions at this time. Let's see the final energy. You also have the Nine of Cups, though, in terms of how they view you. And so I feel like this person feels that at this point, you're comfortable being alone. You're someone who may not be so quick to jump into love. And I feel like this person, whoever this past person is, Aquarius, they feel that it's hard for you to get into a relationship with anyone. And, or there's something about, as well, Aquarius, for some of you, that this past person has seen that you've moved on or that you're talking to someone new. I feel that they feel like you're very difficult to get in a relationship, but there's someone new that just does it for you, or there's someone that you're hooked on. I feel like they feel someone is making you very happy. For most of you, though, they feel like you're someone who's just comfortable being alone, and it's very tough to crack your love code. I mean, and part of this is definitely going to be their own projection, Aquarius, of the fact that they were not able to, whoever this past person is, they weren't able to successfully meet your needs. And so I do feel, as well, there's something about synchronicity. For some of you, this person is a little bit jealous, Aquarius, of the fact that you effortlessly manifest things in a synchronistic way. It's almost like opportunities come your way in some sort of way that they don't understand. And that's why, how do they, what are their thoughts, feelings, opinions of you as a person? The Nine of Swords, and you also have the Nine of Cups. You know what I mean? And the 9 is a really interesting number here. So, I don't know. We're going to clarify that in a moment. I don't think that this person has the best opinion of you, but I just think more so they think that you're pretty hard to crack, and you're not so easy to just be in love. And this person feels like you definitely are doing a lot of shadow work and healing yourself at this time. Now let's go ahead, Aquarius, and look at the actions that this person plans on taking towards you. And nothing for quite some time. I feel like this person is starting to wait. You know, the first card that you have is the Three of Wands. So this person is waiting. You know, the actions that they plan on taking towards you is somehow remaining optimistic. And I do feel, Aquarius, that this person is optimistic that down the line, you will at least talk again, or you will be together. If you're in contact right now, if you're in no contact, Aquarius, this past person definitely feels like there's at least a glimmer of hope, and there's something they're waiting. They're either waiting to see where your life goes. You know, is Aquarius going to be, because they feel like you're someone who's very difficult to get into a relationship. And for some of you, they feel like you're going to end up on your own. This past person has a genuine belief, whether it's true or not, it's their belief that you are going to end up on your own. And so they're just waiting for you to do that. But I think that whoever this past person is, it's once again a lot of projection going on, I feel. And you also have the Ten of Wands in the actions that they plan on taking to you. So for a lot of you, this past person is pretty, I don't think that the actions that they take are very set. I think that maybe they want to take actions to you. They have too much passion for you, so it kind of makes them just say, you know what, I'm going to sit back and wait, because Aquarius is not open right now. Their thoughts, feelings, and opinions about you is that you're better off on your own, you're not interested, and so the actions that they plan on taking to you may just be to let it go, because the number 10, the 10 of Wands, has to do with an ending, so maybe to wait and end it. But some of you, they're waiting for you to end something. But you also have the Five of Pentacles, the actions that they're going to take towards you, Aquarius. So for a lot of you, they're going to give up on this. A lot of you, they're going to give up on this here, Aquarius. The 10 of Wands to the 5 of Pentacles to the 3 of Wands, and the actions that they're going to take towards you. That's my intuition, first of all, tells me that's a whole lot of nothing. And for those of you that maybe had a glimmer of hope that this person would change their patterns, I don't think so. I think the actions that they plan on taking towards you, the 5 of Pentacles, although the number 5 has to do with change, I intuitively feel that they are just going to continue to spin their wheels in some sort of negative pattern. They could also not be interested in improving their financial situation. They could be confused by money in general, and that could throw you off depending on who you are or not. I don't know. I just feel like this person is going to just keep spinning their wheels. Now, let's get the advice that Spirit has for you. I would be really surprised if Spirit encourages you to move towards this person. Yeah, I mean, the advice that Spirit has for you, Aquarius, is the Wheel of Fortune, but the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is about rejection. It's about not taking the bait. And the Queen of Swords is your own energy. It's someone who's more so logical, has a very sharp mind, and is not afraid to make decisions based on their head. And so with this being in the advice is definitely to not ignore any red flags. You know, first of all, this person has a pretty negative opinion about you, or if it's not negative, they just feel that you have a lot of work to do on yourself. And I feel like Spirit is ultimately advising you to walk away. They're ultimately advising you, Aquarius, to walk away, to not take the bait. If this person is offering you something, I feel like Spirit is saying that there needs to be a lot of time. You know, you do have the Wheel of Fortune in your advice. And the Wheel of Fortune here is to do with destiny, the wheel of your fate starting to spin. And it has to do with a major opportunity. So I feel like the big opportunity for your own soul growth and for you to enter into a new portal is, unfortunately, or not unfortunately, maybe it will be a relief for a lot of you, is to let it go. Now, some of you could easily, I just think that this person is, even if you decide to interact with them again at some point, Aquarius, they really, once again, how do they view you? We're going to clarify this in a moment, but this is how they view you. You know what I mean? There's just something where you're not on the same page. They may not understand what you have to do. So now, though, before we start clarifying this a little bit more, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get into the Hidden Truth Oracle messages. So in their heart of hearts, you know, if this person had the cojones to tell you how they really feel, or if you could just kind of peek into their private thoughts, what is their hidden truth about you? And the first one is, it's time for me to heal now. So the actions that they plan on taking towards you, I think that they kind of think that you think they're a mess. And there definitely deep down is a recognition that they need to improve themselves here. It's time for me to heal now. So deep down, whether this person says anything to you or not, I do think that they feel that the relationship between the two of you ended in the past because of their own unhealed energy. Even though on the surface, I don't think this person would really admit to it. Now, you also have just being near you is intoxicating. And I do feel like there is a strong physical connection or a strong spiritual connection as well. Just being near you is intoxicating. Look up your human designs. You could open some of their gates, or there could just be something that you activate their energy in a certain way. But now here's where it gets interesting, right? And this person is definitely not fully giving up on this, which may be why it's important for you to detach your energy, for you to make a decision to completely let it go, or for now to cut the cord, because they also, this past person says, we will be together again. In their heart of hearts, they feel that we will be together again. So for some of you, if they are spiritual, I feel like maybe it's in another, like some of you are going to think I'm crazy, but if this person has a lot of spiritual awareness, then it's in another life we'll be together again. What energy is not worked out here will be worked out in the future. But a lot of you in the physical plane, they literally feel like we will be together again. But once again, in the actions that they plan on taking towards you is definitely to let it go or to wait. You know what I mean? 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, 3. This person does not plan on improving themselves right now. They just kind of plan on waiting for this storm to pass. But the problem is, I think that they're waiting for a storm to pass without really doing the work. Even though they said, it's time for me to heal now, I just feel like this person's not genuinely interested in that. It's like what I feel. So now let's start clarifying this reading, Aquarius, and let's clarify why this is how they view you. This is their thoughts, feelings, and opinions of you as a person right now. So why is it that? Why is the 9 of Swords? Why do they think that about you? I just felt like the first thing is that you're doing a lot of shadow work. But the other thing is that for some of you, this person definitely feels like you're just too negative, too focused on what could go wrong, too focused on trauma, too focused on this. So maybe it's just a misalignment of your own personal values or spiritual understanding or trauma understanding. I don't know. Let's see why the 9 of Swords is here. They could feel like you're really messed up about money as well. And they could have like a stubborn thing about that. Or hold on. They feel as well for some of you that you're messed up about someone else. Oh, yeah. I feel like they definitely, the first energy that came out, Aquarius, is the King of Pentacles here in terms of their thoughts, feelings, opinions about you. For some of you, they definitely feel like you're stressing out about money right now and you're trying to fix that. But for others of you, their thoughts, feelings, and opinions, definitely something ending. Like they feel like you are tripping out potentially about an ending with them. If they're an earth sign, if they have a lot of Aquarius, if this is a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus in their big 3, or you just perceive them as a very earthy sign, then they could be thinking that you're tripping out over the ending with them, and then you're just putting up a big boundary with them. But for some of you else, there's a third party involved, and they think that you're really tripping out over the ending between you and someone else, is what I'm picking up on. So now let's clarify why the Queen of Cups in reverse is here. Why does this person view you as the Queen of Cups in reverse? Because the Queen of Cups in reverse is, not the, that's interesting. The Queen of Cups in reverse is, they definitely view you as someone who's fair and someone who is not a pushover, is what I sense. The Queen of Swords, interestingly enough, this is in your advice, and this, as I said, this is your energy. But the 6 of Pentacles is very fair energy. It's an energy of like an equal give and take. And I feel like this person views you, Aquarius, as someone who they cannot push over and someone who's not going to, this past person thinks you're not going to unconditionally love them anymore because they know that you're not, they also know that you're just interested in new. You're interested in someone who is of a higher caliber than them in any sort of way that you felt the relationship was unfair. Now, once again, you also have the 9 of Cups in their thoughts, feelings, opinions about you. I do feel like this person feels that you're not afraid to be alone. And this could be something new where maybe they didn't feel that before, but for many of you, they're starting to maybe you always were okay with being alone, but now they're really finally realizing that you're okay. Now let's go to their actions that they plan on taking towards you, because there is kind of sketchy energy. Let's clarify what the Three of Wands is here. You know, that's all about patience. That's all about remaining optimistic. So this person does have a certain amount of patience, and in their hidden oracle message, they have, we will be together again. So there's something in them. I feel like most of them has given up on this, but there's definitely a big part of them that has not. So let's see why. Yeah, they still feel like there's so much potential here. But the Magician is also a trickster energy. So they could be trying to trick you into thinking that they have changed. I don't think, the thing about this person though, Aquarius, is that I don't sense this person has changed. That's why in your advice, Spirit is saying Queen of Swords to the Four of Cups, don't take the bait. But let's see why else is the Three of Wands here, Aquarius, in their actions that they plan on taking towards you. Empress, Sun, Moon, Three of Wands, World. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're just waiting. I do feel like this person feels like you are a great blend of masculine and feminine energy together. Whoever this past person is, Aquarius, they definitely get off on the yin-yang, the polarity for a lot of you, is what I feel, or like whatever polarity is involved. It's also interesting, you have the Three of Wands again and the World. So I don't know, I feel like this person is like, oh, let's wait because they're the best thing ever, but deep down they know that you're not the best thing ever for them, but they're just kind of like, I feel like they're lazy. I feel like they're like spiritually lazy. I feel like they're intellectually lazy. They could even be physically lazy. There's something about this person that is lazy, that is just defaulting to amazing memories of you, even if it wasn't that amazing. Does that make sense? So this is just a big, I would be very careful with this. Now let's also clarify, Aquarius, why is the Five of Pentacles here in the actions that they plan on taking towards you? Because I got that maybe for some of you they're going to play victim, and for some of you they are going to say, ooh, if you really loved me, I'm going to harm myself if you don't love me. Or like, you know, the five, you know, this could be about martyr. The Five of Pentacles and the actions that they plan on taking toward, oh, you hurt me. You know what I mean? Or like, my whole life is screwed now. I'm just going to become, you know, something about you damaged them, and they're trying, and like maybe they're going to, I don't know. Why is the Five of Pentacles here in their actions that they're going to take towards you? For others of you, though, that could be dangerous, and they could wish harm on you. So that's why I'm looking at this. That's why I'm clarifying, but hold on. Yeah, well, the first two cards that came out, the Knight of Pentacles and also the Eight of Cups here, for some of you, they're definitely going to try to rearrange their situation with money, or whatever situation with money or career or lack thereof, something messed up with that, they're going to try to fix, but it's kind of just BS. I don't see them advancing to the level that would, I see them advancing, but not to the level that would make you want them back. And I think they're trying to advance something that has nothing to do with whether you would want them back or not. It's like, if I fix my money, then Aquarius will like me. And I think you're just kind of like, bro, there's way more to this. Girl, there's way more to this. And then, yeah, you do have to be careful, because the Five of Pentacles and the actions that they plan on taking towards you, this past person, Aquarius, on your mind, or whoever it is that you intuitively feel, is the Seven of Swords to the Four of Pentacles. So they could try to do some sort of behind the back, you know, backstabbing or getting away with something, hiding. You know, this person's, the actions that they plan on taking towards you is somehow negatively hidden or closed down and sketchy. Closed down, sketchy, and I would not trust it. And that's why in your advice, Aquarius, you have this. That's why you have this. So I don't even think we have to clarify that, but let's just clarify it a little bit, because if you've got to this point in the reading, then let's just do it. Let's clarify what the Four of Cups is your advice. Why is Spirit saying to you, Aquarius, don't even bother? Let's see. I feel like you're better off without them, for sure. And I feel like this person knows it, but they're not Yeah, it's like they're not learning the lesson from this relationship. They're not learning the thing that you should have taught them. Or if they are, because some of them they are, it's way too slow for you. Way too slow for you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Aquarius. The Four of Cups, first of all, is clarified by the Four of Cups. That's a duplicate. Don't take the bait. But then it's the Nine of Cups. Go on your own. Financial independence. You also have the Justice card, which is about balance, putting things right. The King of Swords, once again, nope, closed down, being rational. The Death card and the Wheel of Fortune. You have so many repeating cards here, Aquarius. You have the Wheel of Fortune twice in your advice. So I really feel like there's a portal of change if you can deny this. You have literally the Four of Cups twice in your advice, and then you have the King and the Queen of Swords. So I would not engage with this person in a emotional way. Don't let them bait you into thinking, oh my god, my whole life is screwed without Aquarius. You're better off without them. So with that being said, let's now move on to the new/current person. Hi Aquarius, so now we're going to look at the connection between you and your new/current person. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at your new/current person's thoughts, feelings, and opinions about you. How do they view you as a person currently right now? So let's go ahead and look at the cards. You know, these are pre-shuffled. I promise I have not looked at them, and we are going to clarify as well. So let's go ahead and see what this person's current thoughts, feelings, and opinions of you are. The first thing is very closed down, or you're a take it or leave it attitude. Whoever this new/current person is, Aquarius, you have the Four of Pentacles, which is a little bit of a frugal energy. It's an energy of protection. It's an energy of stability. And you also have the Nine of Cups. So the first thing coming through is a little bit of a take it or leave it attitude. An interesting synchronicity, Aquarius, is that the past person that you were dealing with also had the same opinion of you, had the same view of you, which is the Nine of Cups. And you know, the Nine of Cups is a card of synchronicity and magic, and it's someone who has all their ducks in a row. For me, it's in a way that is atypical. You know, someone who acts on, it's a very future thinking type of energy that includes synchronicity. So this person definitely could be a little bit, you know, I feel like they feel like you're hard to read. You know, like you have a certain level of happiness. Where does it come from? Why do they have that? So they definitely feel, first of all, that you're relatively comfortable on your own. Kind of a take it or leave it attitude. Now, though, what I am sensing this new/current person is that you are hiding your feelings for them and that you are fronting as if you would be better off alone. This new/current person, on the surface, they're like, maybe Aquarius is self-sufficient. Deep down, though, they feel that there's a part of you that is hiding your feelings for them, this new/current person. Because here we go. The last card in their thoughts, feelings, opinions about you, the Two of Cups. They definitely feel that you're someone who's looking for connection. For some of you, this new/current person could feel that you are hiding a connection that you have. And I'm getting this very strongly, Aquarius. For some of you, and it's going to be different, I feel. The first thing is that this person feels, Aquarius, that you are hiding your feelings for them, that you're not showing how interested you are. That's the first camp. The second camp of you, this new/current person, feels that you have a connection that you are keeping hidden from them in whatever capacity. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but they do feel that there's a very special connection that you have in your life that they cannot even figure out, or it's not something that it's something that you're protecting. You know, I really feel like they feel, Aquarius, this new/current person feels that you are protecting a connection. That's for some of you. Now, for others of you, they feel that you are hiding your feelings for them. Not fully. I do feel like there's a level of flirtation that this person actually enjoys. I feel like that whoever this new/current person is, there's a certain element of them that enjoys the fact that you're a little bit, you know, self-sufficient, or you're not going to interact and flirt with them in the traditional way that they're used to. But there's definitely more so an element of hidden feelings and hidden admiration, whether it's you have hidden admiration for someone else or them take it as it resonates. And for some of you, it will be simultaneously all. But we do have to still clarify. So now, Aquarius, let's look at this individual, this new/current person that you're dealing with. Let's look at the actions that they plan on taking towards you. Let's find out. Judgment, Star, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, really interesting energy here, Aquarius. The actions that they plan on taking towards you. I definitely feel that there's something here that is making them become slightly defensive here. It could have to do with you, because the actions that they plan on taking towards you, Aquarius energy is you. This is the card of Aquarius. And the Seven of Wands has to do with defensive energy. So the actions that this person plans on taking towards you, Aquarius, for some of you, the first thing I'm getting is they may decide to match your own boundary. And this is nothing permanent. You know, the Seven of Wands is just a little bit more defensive. It's once again, they feel that you're kind of in a defensive, not an active defensive, but just this is who I am. They, though, the actions that they plan, this is active defense. You know what I mean? This is someone with a shield, but they have a spear here that if you get too close, so there's something about active. They're making a judgment that they have to go into active defense mode. Now, for some of you here, the actions that they plan on taking is putting up a boundary with you in order to heal themselves in some sort of way. This new/current person, if you're dating them, you're already with them, they could kind of go within themselves to heal themselves. But for others of you, Aquarius, this new/current person definitely feels like maybe they're going to match your energy, or they're going to realize that for some of you, they're going to make a judgment that you're already having another connection. And whether it's true or not, to whatever degree you do have a connection that you're not letting them aware about, or to whatever degree that you are hiding your feelings for them, it's almost like because of whatever closed down energy, or you just have this energy of, I could do with this, or I could do without it. You are not, like, there is a lot of potential here, but it's not something that I'm just going to, like, submit to you and do. It's just I'm not going to behave in a certain way. And so this person is making a judgment that they need to close down in some sort of way. But for some of you, they're definitely making a judgment that they need to heal themselves, you know. But for most of you, I feel like it's almost like this other energy. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get the advice here that Spirit has for you in terms of what to do with this person. The advice Spirit has for you, I mean, first of all, there's definitely something that needs to transform between you and this person. And I feel like it could have to do with this person's own career aspiration. I don't know why I'm getting that, or I do, I'll tell you in a second. But here's the advice. You have the Death card, which is not necessarily about a complete ending, or at least my intuition says that there needs to be more of a transformation, you know, a rebirth. The Death card is Scorpio energy. It's like the snake shedding its skin and to relive in a different life. And you also have the Ten of Wands, though, and this is about a burden. And so there's definitely something that needs to transform within this relationship so that it's no longer a burden. And it could have to do with either your or their career aspirations or some other thing, because you also have the Six of Wands here, Aquarius, which has to do with public victory. It has to do with success in the world. It has to do with getting attention from other people. And so for some of you with the advice here, for some of you there could be something about letting this person go because they want attention for the wrong reasons. You know, there could be something about them needing time to develop themselves and to become successful in the world. And right now it's just, and this is what I really feel, and I'm kind of getting chills as I'm saying this. It won't resonate with all of you, but for some of you, it's literally saying, Aquarius, that if you try to support this person along their journey of success, that you're going to have to go into Hades in order to do that. And you're going to have to really go into hell. Now, obviously, the most beautiful thoughts are always besides the darkest. And that's why I think I get a lot of judgment on this channel, because I'm aware of how I come off. And I'm aware that I seem sometimes bipolar, even though I'm definitely not. And it's like people maybe think, like this guy how does he have like the most amazing spiritual knowledge, and then all of a sudden he's screaming into the camera? Well, my answer to that would be the most beautiful thoughts are always beside the darkest. Like if you take a rubber band, the further you pull that rubber band back, when you finally let it go, that much further it will fly into the light. And what I'm saying is that although that polarity is great, like it helps me on this channel reach heights and inspire and channel and uplift people, but in order to really get to that plate, I have to go into Hades, and that's something that I just wouldn't recommend unless you have to. And there's something about polarity, the advice that Spirit has for you, there's something about that you need to go to hell with this person in order to experience heaven. And I don't know if that's really what you are looking for in your life at this time. And there's something about Spirit is saying that if you want to make this work, you could, but there's so much sacrifice for just what? For a gamble about whether it's going to work out with you and this person. Because once again, the actions that this person, for some of you, this new/current person is willing to do whatever it takes. Unfortunately, whatever it takes is something that is going to damage you. And I don't know what this is about. It doesn't have to be the same thing for everyone, but this is just, there could also something be about PDA. And if it's not about them attaining success in the career, or there's not about getting attention in public, then this is something about this person wants you. There's something about, it's Aquarius, it's not going to work out in the long run, or it's not going to work out in general because there's some sort of burden about attention. This person could want to make you like their queen or their king, and they could want to peddle around town, and then they don't understand that you're always going to have a certain level of detachment. You're always going to, and it's not bad, but maybe, I just feel like this person's more looking for like a Leo wife or like a Leo king, or, and it's just, there's something. Now, before we start clarifying to dig deeper and to get into the real situation, Aquarius, now let's go to the Hidden Truth Oracle. And this is this person's hidden truth about you. Now, I will remind you before I show you the cards is that the frequency will not be exact for all of you. But when I show you the statement on these cards, the frequency will always hold true in some sort of way, even if it's not the exact words. This is the frequency that this person is in, but for some of you it will be exact, especially if you feel this reading is like, oh my god, this is totally on point. So let's go ahead. Now, this is this person's hidden truth about you. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, I feel you even though we are apart. And so even if you're with this person, this new/current person, there could be a separation even though you're in the same room. But for most of you that are kind of long distance, or you're figuring it out with this new/current person, I feel you even though we are apart. They're pretty obsessed as well. I can't stop thinking about you. I feel you even though we are apart. I can't stop thinking about you. And also, I knew exactly what I was doing. So there is something here definitely that this person has a little bit of a defensive streak. Or this person, once again, in the future actions that they plan on taking towards you is the Seven of Wands. And then you have this energy in the Hidden Truth Oracle, probably what they would never have the cojones to admit to you. I knew exactly what I was doing. And so there's definitely something about, like, not everything is up front in this relationship. I feel like because this person perceives you, what are their thoughts, feelings, opinions of you? This. Kind of shut down, being okay, being alone. And so I feel like there's not just like this open flow. And now you're at the point with this new/current person where it's like a chess game of communication. You're now in a chess game of communication where it's not necessarily authentic, and that can be interesting. So let's go ahead now and really start clarifying this reading, Aquarius, about your new/current person. So the first thing that I want to do is look at why this is here. Because remember, for the people that watched the first half of this reading, the connection between you and your past person, the old person, this is also how they viewed you. So there's a pattern. This is a pattern the universe is trying to tell you, that you kind of come off in a individualistic energy, but it's also a little bit magical and a little bit eccentric. So I don't know. Let's see what the Nine of Cups is here. Wow. I mean, I think overall they're actually like infatuated by it. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Star and the Ace of Cups here. So I definitely feel like this person wants to break this down. You know what I mean? They want to be the one to. They definitely want to be the one to make you kind of. Whether you exist in this energy when you interact with them going forward or not, they want this. They're attracted to you because of your own take it or leave it attitude. They're attracted to you for your own kind of individualistic ways. And I feel like they want to be the one to possess you. And I don't want to say possessive in a negative way, but there's something about you that they're so damn attracted to you because of the own synchronicity in your life, because the way you're just so, I'm good on my own. And maybe they've never met someone like this before in some sort of way, I feel. So it's starting to look like this person still has a really high opinion of you. I mean, let's clarify now the Four of Pentacles. Why do they view you? Why do they think? Why do they feel that about you? The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups and the Chariot. Yeah, there's definitely something here, Aquarius, about, you know, lack of correspondence or unrequited love. I feel like this person feels that they could feel that you're a runner, you're a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. Mystic, mystic, mystic is so hard, but actually he's a soft tard. And so, I don't know, I just feel, Aquarius, that there's definitely an element where they feel you're not so interested and you could just run away. Now, for others of you, they feel like you're shut down and you're not going to accept their love because there's someone else that you're waiting on, or there's some other travel plan that you're making. Now, for others of you, they're going to say that there's the way that they're viewing you, especially if there's long distance between you, it's not going to work because of that. The Four of Cups to the Chariot is there's something about a vehicle. There's something about travel. There's something about a lack of freedom of movement. So once again, with the Six of Cups to the Ten of Wands in your advice here, there could be something about you live long distance from this new/current person, or there's a long road ahead. And that's the first thing that I got in the advice when I talked to you about this new/current person. Someone, whether it's you or them or both of you, you have a long, and I feel like it's more so this person, they have a long road ahead of them to success, full of blood, sweat, and tears. And I feel like in their heart of hearts, they think that you're not going to be on board for that. You know, we're not all Conor McGregor who has D. Devlin just absolutely commit to us before our dreams are guaranteed. Most of us don't have that. And that it's kind of like that frequency where they're just like, this is... they don't think that you're going to commit to them. They don't think you're going to be a ride or die. That's what I'm saying. They feel that you're not going to be a ride or die. Or for others of you, though, if that doesn't resonate, there's something about they think that you're still waiting on someone else. And whenever the other person chooses you or you decide to choose them, you're just going to take off. And they feel like you're hiding your feelings for someone else or for them. Now, I do want to also just clarify why the Two of Cups is here, Aquarius. You know, why is the Two of Cups here in their thoughts, feelings, and opinions about you? Let's see. That's a lot. There's a lot of love here. There's definitely a lot that you trigger in this person. There's a lot. Yeah, definitely a lot. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. This person feels like it's like risky to wait. Yeah. Like you guys are going to try to slowly develop something, this new/current person, and at the wrong moment, things are going to be illuminated and you're going to do something else. I don't know. Like, why is the Two of Cups here in their thoughts, feelings, opinions about you? Ooh. Ten of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups here. So a lot of them feel that you are such a dime. That a lot of them feel that you are the perfect one for their legacy and you're the perfect one to be in a family with them. Now, some of you, they feel that this is the frequency that you already have with someone else. They are already, I'm telling you right now, this new/current person, Aquarius, they feel that your legacy is already too embedded with someone else. Whether it's true or not, based on the closed down energy, based on the energy that they view you as someone who can take them or leave them, I'm good on my own and I kind of maybe have another option, whether you do or not. That's how they feel. They kind of feel like you're hiding it. I feel like for some of you, they definitely feel like you already belong to someone else. You already belong to someone else and that they would have to take you off that energy. And I think deep down they know it's not possible. But that's definitely not for all of you. For most of you listening to this, I still feel like they feel like you really could be the one. This person definitely has a high opinion of you, but there's something that's not so obvious. So now let's go to the actions. Now, Aquarius, let's go to the actions that this person plans on taking towards you. A lot of you, this person's going to put up a boundary, and they're going to really focus on their career, and then they're going to come back at a different time. This new/current person, okay? For a lot of you, that's what's going to happen. But hold on. Let's go ahead and clarify why the star is here, first of all. Yeah. Yeah, they are going to heal their own financial situation, or they're going to try to meet you halfway with the take it or leave it attitude and hope that you chase them. For a lot of you, the star is clarified in the actions that they plan on taking towards you. The 9 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles here. For a lot of you, they're just going to go get that bag. For a lot of you, Aquarius, they are going to just work insanely hard. Now, whether or not it actually leads to this or not is highly in question, because like I said, I felt that the advice from Spirit is that this is somehow a burden to publicly support this person, that it's somehow a burden to wait for them to become successful. And so although this is in the actions that they plan on taking towards you, we all have actions that we plan on becoming successful. Not all of us do it. And so the 9 of Cups here is that they could be trying to meet your own energy. You know, they could be trying to say, okay, well, you're a little closed down. Let me be closed down and kind of focus on myself and my career. You know, that's what I feel here, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and clarify what the 7 of Wands is here as well. You know, what is the boundary? Because the actions they plan on taking towards you is definitely a little defensive. You could have said something, you know, and I feel for a lot of you, this new/current person, Aquarius, it has to do with this thing of, I knew exactly what I was doing. There's something about, it could have been an isolated argument. It could have been something that you figured out that they were doing, or it could have been something they figured out. I don't know. Let's clarify why the 7 of Wands is here and the actions that they plan on taking towards you. So this person definitely plans on healing themselves, but there's a level of, it's like they feel like they have to win you over, and I feel like they're going to get, I don't know if they're going to actually be able to do that. Yeah, it's like a quick decision. It's not really founded in, no. This person, you're panicking them to put, you Aquarius, this new/current person, there's something about they are panicking to try to get you. They're panicking, but it's frantic. And like people who make decisions quickly and they change them very slowly, are usually successful. People who make decisions very slowly and change them very quickly are unsuccessful. And I feel like this person is like somehow, here's the thing. The 7 of Wands is clarified by the 9 of Swords, the Devil, the Magician, the King of Cups, and the the Knight of Swords. So I just feel like whatever boundary they're putting up to you is about the potential, why don't they like me now? Oh my God, screw you. But it's like, here's the thing as well. You know what I think about this person? You know what I think that Spirit's telling me? The reason they might not become successful is because they're not moving towards their dreams to move towards what they're for. They're against something. But what you know about this universe, whatever you resist persists. You see, here's the thing. If there was no cameras on me, if there was never anything, I would be in my room doing tarot and astrology because this is what I'm for. I'm for this. I'm for divination. And yes, I'm against a lot of things in the world that tarot and astrology helps me kind of push against. But for the most part, I don't care if you're watching. This is what I'm doing in alignment with soul. What I sense with this new/current person that you're dealing with, they're doing something that is imposed on them from the outside. Bruh, let me become successful. Aquarius doesn't like me. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, I got rejected by this past person. Oh my God, I'm not good enough. And so Spirit is ultimately saying that you already have enough trauma to deal with. Do you really want to go into another kindergartner's hell to try to alleviate them? I don't know. And now it's just like you're getting into a war too quickly. And it's like, if you're already getting into a war this quickly, like, if you really give it more time, then how do you think that's going to go? Let's just get to your advice, Aquarius, now. Let's clarify what the Death card is here. And your advice for this person. Ooh, that's pretty clear, at least in terms of the jumpers. The Death card is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Yeah, there needs to be something transformed on the physical material level, I'm telling you. Whether it's the location, you need to collaborate and you need to move somewhere closer together where it would be easier for you, or there's a work situation, you know, this new / current person, there's something about they need to transform their money, or you need to transform your money. And if it's not money, it could literally be something to do with the physical body. It could be something learning about trauma. It could be something about learning about the physical world and money. And something needs to be put right, the Justice card, before this gets right. And for a lot of you, the person is, I'm telling you right now, Aquarius, some of you are not going to want to hear this. Some of you don't see this. The Spirit is saying that this person's kind of an idiot. Like, this person is willing to do things to get what they want that are highly amoral. And what Spirit is telling you is that if you decide to be this person's ride or die, then you're going to have to be like the wife in New Jersey that is like the mobster wife who, you know, the guy owns a diner and he kills people as a mobster in New Jersey, and you got to be the wife that hides the bodies. Like, are you wanting to do that? Maybe some of you will because you're an Aquarius, but I don't think that's your highest timeline, baby. So I regret saying baby like that. Why did I just channeled like a awkward greaser, and I am not a greaser. Although if you cut me, you get the blood of a Picty, blue Picty, Scottish Picty boy. Picty, blue shit on my face, Picty boy. But if you go into my soul, then I come from Greece. And I don't think that's necessarily related to a greaser. Anyway, let's clarify this one. Why is the 10 of... Yeah. The 10 of Wands is clarified by the Page of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands here. And I feel like there's something about definitely immature wounding, or immature unfinished business that this person has to deal with that, once again, is too much of a burden. The Page of Cups has to do with immature energy, someone who is very gullible, someone who's very naive, someone who, they just hear about the law of attraction and they think that they're going to know as much about the law of attraction as the autistic mystic who spent 10 years being rejected by women and just literally reading my books and meditating, and they think that they're going to magically will their way to know as much about the law of attraction as the autistic mystic. And it's not to bring me into the equation, but it's just like, this is not the case. So with that makes, I wish you well.